The maid came and picked up the mistress's food and started throwing it into the dustbin, saying, "You cannot eat this food." The mistress said, "What is wrong with this food?" The maid said, "Don't ask questions. Just listen to what I am saying. When your husband comes, act as if you have already eaten the food. Leave the plate here. Do not remove it. Pretend like you are feeling unwell because of the food, okay? I will come back." The mistress said, "Oh God, what kind of madness is this?" After some time, the husband came and asked, "My love, how are you? Have you eaten all the food?" The wife said, "Yes, I have just eaten." The husband asked, "Are you feeling okay? Is everything fine?" The wife said, "My breathing is a bit slow, and I feel pressure in my neck and an unusual heat in my body." The husband said, "Really? Was the food okay?" The wife said, "Nothing happened when I ate it, but now I am feeling worse. I am getting very dizzy." While saying this, she fainted. The greedy husband said, "Wake her up and make her sign this paper." At the same time, the maid brought a glass of water and intentionally spilled it on the paper. The husband angrily said, "Look what you have done. You have ruined an important document. Leave her. She is not well." The maid said, "I know she is not well." The greedy man said, "Don't wake her up." The maid said, "I am sorry. My foot slipped. Please give her water. She asked me for water and I slipped." The man said, "Can you please leave her alone?" The maid said, "Forgive me. She is not well." The husband said, "Yes, she is not well. I will take care of her." The maid said, "If she is not well, I will take care of her." She supported the mistress and took her to another room. After taking her, the husband said, "That mad old maid ruined my entire plan." In the other room, the mistress asked the maid, "What was that paper he wanted me to sign?" The maid said, "I overheard him saying that he will poison you and make you sign papers so you transfer all your property to his name. I even saw him talking on the phone looking for a lawyer. He was saying, 'If she signs, everything will be fine.'" And the reply was, "Yes, everything will be fine." The mistress said, "I cannot believe this situation, but it is true. You protected me like I am your own family." The maid said, "I have always taken care of you from my heart. You are very innocent. You were in love, right?" The mistress said, "I even wanted to marry him, but now I feel that was my mistake." The maid said, "You don't know his family or where he came from. You brought him into your house too quickly." The mistress said, "This is the peak of greed, killing someone for money." The maid said, "This is happening everywhere nowadays. Parents kill children for property. Children kill parents. Especially don't trust strangers with your home." The mistress said, "Now I know what I have to do. I will handle it myself." She left. The wife, holding a bag, comes to her husband and says, "What's the matter, my dear? Are you sad?" The husband says, "Yes. It's just that some things didn't turn out the way I had thought." The wife says, "All right. I have made my decision. Here, take your bag. There's a ticket inside it, so that you can go somewhere else." The husband says, "What do you mean? You bought a ticket?" The wife says, "Yes, I bought a ticket so that you can disappear from my life forever." The greedy husband, shocked, says, "What do you mean?" Then the wife said, "You immoral man, what did you want? To kill me? Do you think I didn't find out anything? The maid saw everything. She heard your conversation with the lawyer that you wanted to transfer all my property into your name. You only needed one signature so that you could get all my wealth, my cars, and my apartment. Listen, it's not my fault that you are a failure in life." The greedy husband says, "Oh, wait a minute, listen, I can explain. I just thought that I should get some share in your property. I didn't want our marriage to be with separation of property. That's why I thought this way would be better. I just wanted you to transfer some of your property to my name. I think you will die anyway, even if I don't kill you." The wife says, "Really? Then go. Bring it. Bring the remaining poison and drink a little yourself so that we can see whether it kills you or not. Thank God that I have such a good maid in my life." The husband said, "I used to think of her as just a servant and a useless old woman." The wife says, "You are the one who wants to steal other people's money. She is at least a maid, but she has worked hard all her life. If I call the police right now, you could be arrested." He says, "I'm leaving. That's it." The wife said, "Yes, go. Get out of my sight right now. Go and live under a bridge. Live a life of poverty. That's what you deserve." So viewers, you tell me, did I do right or wrong with this useless greedy husband? Be sure to comment.